Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ananda Dwi Mirza, and I'm from 10th grade of RPL 8. And right now, I'm going to show you guys how to use the extensions from Visual Studio Code. Okay, so what is Visual Studio Code? Visual Studio Code is an application that you can use for coding, for programming, and Visual Studio Code can be used for many different languages. So if you haven't installed the Visual Studio Code, you have to search it at the Chrome web browser. Right here you can see the code.visualstudio.com. This is the official website for Visual Studio Code. And right here you can see so many things at the website. This is the main page. As you can see, as I already told you before, that VS Code can use so many programming language extensions. I will explain to you later. So there's three versions of Visual Studio Code. There's a Windows version, Linux version, and the Mac OS version. So I'm using Mac OS. So to download it, you can download it. You can just press the button here. Okay. So I already installed it. Sorry, I cannot show you how to install it. But if you're using Mac OS, after you install it, the application will show on the applications folder right here, Visual Studio Code, or in the Windows. The application will show at the installation folder, or to make it easier, you can. Okay, right now let's open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so I will make a new window just to make it the same, just like what you see. I will close this window. Okay. Okay, sorry. This is what you see when you're opening the Visual Studio Code. And right here you have the start. There you can add new file, open a folder, or close Git repository. And after you open some projects and you close the app, the recent projects that you open will appear in the recent. And then you can see the walkthroughs. It will help you to know more about this code, Visual Studio Code. I mean. So right now we're gonna make a folder. I already made one at my desktop. You can just make it anywhere. So after you make a folder, it's gonna open the folder. Okay, wait. There you go at the desktop for me. Okay. I'm just gonna delete this first. To make it look like the same, that's just like what you see. Okay, so right now you're opening the folder that you already opened. You can see right here, this is my folder name, and this is the Explorer tab. Okay, and it's the Explorer tab right here at the left side. I will explain to you later the important part. And to make a new file, you can just press the button here. You can add a new file or a new folder. So new folder, and then refresh Explorer and Collapse folder. And right now, if you want to add new file, you just can add new file, and you will name it whatever you want. Okay, for me it's tutorial. Good. And to choose the programming language, after you name your file, you press dot, and then the programming language that you want. In this case, we will HTML. Sorry. As you can see, the icon will turn into the HTML icon. and you can just use CSS. The symbol and the icon will look different. CSS, JS for JavaScript, PHP, C, Dart, every you can see the programming language that you use for Visual Studio Code and the documentation that I showed you before. So for now, we're gonna use the HTML. HTML. Okay, so okay, to use that you have to use the button, the warning button, the warning key. Okay, so the important thing at this Visual Studio Code is this one of the most important thing, the source control, because as you can see, you can initialize the repository and publish to GitHub. So GitHub is very useful for programmer, for projects working together. It's really useful, right? And this application, Visual Studio Code, you can connect your GitHub account to this app, and you can add new repository for this project. It's very useful. And this is run and debug. You can it's run and debug. What else? And I think this is the most important thing in the Visual Studio Code, the extensions. So extensions, there are so many extensions that have different functions. All of the extensions have different functions. Like we have here code runner, error lens. There's so many more extensions that you also can read at the documentation tab. And then I will show you the example in one of the most plugin use that I use personally. It's live server. It's for web developers. So if you want to know what's this extension for, the features, the how to install it, how to use it, there's details tab in every extensions. See, there's every extension have the details tab, and they will explain about what the extension do. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the live server. But before I'm gonna tell you, if you want to know about the extension, like if you want to search about the extension, like what is important, what's the top extension, yeah, you can just search it on Google. Right, Vscode extension, or if you can see, there's so many web that tells you, a video in YouTube video that tells you the recommendation top Vscode extensions, and or you can just open the Visual Studio Code marketplace, the extension marketplace. Okay, so this is the Vscode marketplace. You can see every extension is here, and every extension have different function. Okay, so let's go back to our project live server. I'm gonna show you one example on how to use the extension, and I'm gonna show you with the live server. So to use live server, this is very important. Like extensions are very important because it will really help you. So okay, for example, let's make a paragraph at the HTML file like hello, this is a tutorial. Okay, and usually when you open an HTML file, you have to open it directly like this, and then okay, it will show up hello, this is a tutorial. And if you make a change like hello, this is Vscode tutorial, you have to reload it and you can see the change, right? But with live server, okay, so you can right click at the file and open with live server. It will direct you into your default browser. For me, it's Google Chrome, right? And what is this? What's make this more useful? Because when you're making a change, hello, this is a tutorial. Let's change it again. Okay, you make a change. You don't have to reload it. It will live. It will reload it automatically by the plugin. Okay, so that's why this is useful. Very useful about how to use plugins. Okay, let's make another example, and then we go, boom, it will change directly. You don't have to reload again. You don't have to do this reload, and that's one of the most used plugins. And as I said earlier, there's so many plugins. That's why the extensions is very important at the Visual Studio Code. Okay, I think that's all about my video. Sorry if I had any mistake. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.